What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Kings of the Clubhouse. Today is Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. Big Kriegs and Tommy Zachary here. We'll hop right into it. Monday Night Raw recap. Started Logan Paul opened the show just talking about him just trying to get heat, which I'm tired of listening to him talk and tired of listening to him be. I'm just tired of him being in WWE.
Yeah,
But CM Punk interrupt him.
yeah,
What were you saying?
it's the same promo every time from him. He
It's
comes out,
literally.
"Oh, woe is me. I'm the best. This city sucks. I want to go back home."
Yeah,
Insert
it's not.
insert rival promo here. like
Yeah.
it's the same exact thing with Logan Paul. Yeah, whatever. CM
Yep.
Punk kind of just torched him.
Let him have it,
Yeah.
which was
Um.
nice.
Yeah. I mean, I could absolutely see a world in where they start pushing Logan Paul more and get him more into prominent title runs and stuff like that. But then also, I just understand all the WWE fans are like, we don't want this motherfucker to be
No,
champion.
no, we don't want him to do anything.
You know,
Let him have his little attraction matches. He should not be anywhere near titles, especially when he doesn't show up. This is the second show this year,
yeah,
or third show this year, and it's the
yeah.
end of
Now,
February.
now he's calling himself a full timer. He's a full timer
Yeah,
now. Like, dude, come on.
no, because as soon as he gets a chance to go box for more money, he's going to. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
hopping some matches. We had triple threat: Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, and Penta. Kaiser actually got the win, pinned Pete Dunne. Another very good match. That's technically Penta's first loss, but he didn't eat the pin. Obviously, if he oh, if he wasn't winning that match, he wasn't getting pinned. But that match was very good.
Yeah, I agree. Very good match. Just all around spots. That Mexican destroyer that he hit on Pete when
Off of
Kaiser,
Ludwig.
yeah, off of Ludwig was just completely out of nowhere. Like it was really cool to see. There, I think it's very. And Michael Cole was even saying it last night. You know, everyone is super happy in the WWE universe with Penta being able to do what he's doing. It's only going to
Yep.
get better. It's only going to start more feuds. It's going to be a very good thing for him, and I think giving him a little not necessarily that it's a knockdown, but giving him a little bit of a hump to get over. And these two, you know, they these guys are really
Giving
good
him something to
technical
do.
wrestlers. Yeah, these guys are good technical wrestlers. They're good spotters. It's going to look very good seeing them over the next couple months keep going at it.
And then New Day beat the LWO. It was a decent match. Nothing to go home about.
Yeah, I think they're just building the New Day for whatever tag team face is going to be the one to um, take them out. I don't know who it's going to be. There's not really a you know you could they're kind of building them and the Street Profits on the same way, but like different almost. Like they're obviously building them both as heels right now, but the
Street Profits are beating people up. They are just
New Day's just being pricks
taking
about.
people, talking shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, decent match. Then we had Gunther come out and basically said he was gifting Akira Tozawa a match because of which he did touch on, like Tozawa's journey and how he was also overweight
Yeah.
and was in the best shape of his life. Gave him a match. It was a good squash match.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely. It was good. Just kill some TV time. Let Gunther do his thing. Show he's still a powerful world champion. I really think, and I don't know if it's just me, and there's been articles and stuff coming out about how Gunther doesn't want to face Jey Uso at all. You can
I don't
tell.
blame him.
You can
Yeah,
tell. You can tell he just looks frustrated. He's gonna do what they tell him to do because that's the name of the game. But you can tell he wanted one of the big dogs at WrestleMania, and I
should have
think
given one of the big
yeah,
dogs.
I think he's getting slighted here a little bit, getting Jay. Because
I mean,
I think Gunther's going to retain. I don't think they're going to give him
yeah,
Jay.
I
you stop fucking yawning? It's
Damn.
12:45.
I slept good. I was good until we started talking. Yeah, so Cody lost 2 years ago after winning the Rumble. I think Cody's the only one that's lost after winning the Rumble in a while. So, I mean, that's the thing too. Is like, what do you do with Jay the night after WrestleMania if he's got the belt? Like, who's his first feud?
Solo, like they're gonna run that back. Like,
You're gonna run, yeah. You're gonna keep running the Bloodline back. That's something I like. I like the Bloodline. Don't get me wrong, but Mania. I hope it's the end of this
I
Bloodline.
also and here you can give me your thoughts on this. I don't like this whole big Jim thing they're doing with Jimmy. I know that they're trying to build them as singles competitors and stuff like that, but Jay made the Yeet very popular, right? Like that's his thing. That's the number one thing in WWE right now. And Jimmy's whole moniker is no Yeet. And now people are starting to get behind him just because it involves the Yeet thing. I think it's very.
He's
lazy.
been doing the no yeet.
I know, but I think it's lazy. I don't know. I think they could have separated them more.
Well, that's the thing. It's like they're not together. They're not tagging, but they're still together. Like they're still. They can't be the. And it's the only time that Jay was by himself is when Jimmy was hurt. Jimmy was out for like 9 months. That was the only time that it was just Jay. Mm-hmm. Lyra Valkyria defeated Dakota Kai again to retain her IC title. It was a really good match. That's the thing. Is like the women, the little bit of TV time they're getting, they're throwing on bangers.
Did you see the reports that were coming out this morning?
Mm-mm.
I guess there are a lot of displeased women in WWE right now. They, with the whole Liv and Rhea thing, they think they're just constantly redoing that. All these other people aren't getting the shine they need. Tiffany Stratton isn't getting the shine she needs for her title reign. Like
it wasn't this morning. It didn't come out this morning, but yeah,
was it last night then?
It's been a couple days.
I saw it all this morning. But yeah, I guess a lot of the WWE women's division is.
Well, it's the same shit, and like, so I thought about this. Look at the main focus on both shows. Jay on Raw is one of the main focuses. Mm-hmm. On SmackDown, it's all Bloodline, and Nia Jax is all over both shows, both titles. Who do you think has a hand on that?
The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah. And I don't think the dogs are going crazy. I don't think The Rock is what's best for business right now. I think he needs to just go make movies. If you want to come wrestle, yeah, but you don't. He doesn't. Him being a boss is awful. Like,
and I saw something too. Like they're trying to mold this as like an authoritative figure. Like he's gonna be the Vince McMahon of this era, basically, and he's gonna feud with Cody how Stone Cold feuded with McMahon. That's I don't know.
That's well, we saw Vince every week. We don't see The Rock. We saw The Rock Friday and we'll see him Saturday. When are we gonna see him again after that? Mania? The night before Mania? Yeah. Like it's just I don't know. I'm over it.
It's irritating.
I'm over it.
There's so much, and this is the second year in a row that
there's so much shit they could do and they're not doing it because
there's so much shit that they had set up to do, and then The Rock's just like, I want to be in it.
Yep, I'm gonna weasel my way in there. I want Jay to win the Rumble. Yeah. I'm over it.
Braun Breaker versus Dom ends in a DQ. Judgment Day comes out and attacks. Braun's just going around spearing people, and it's awesome.
That's the thing. Is like I saw a tweet that said he's not face or heel. He's just out spearing bodies every week.
Yep. Yeah.
And barking.
Yep. He's cool. I mean, obviously he's the type of WWE wrestler that you think of from back in the day. Just a big, meaty jock dude.
100 going 1,000% speed.
Yeah, he's just doing it awesome. His spears look like they literally take the life out of people.
Yeah, speed, literally.
Yeah,
his dude was fighting for his life.
The only other thing that we have for Raw was the only match that I have not watched yet. Couldn't get in time to finish it up this morning.
Well, it was a really good match. Jade did not come back. I'll tell you that. Liv and Raquel defeated Bianca and Naomi to become 3-time tag team champs. Like I said, it was a really good match. Dom got in it, caused a distraction, but they beat the shit out of each other.
Did
Like
they? Was there any teasing of like Naomi and Bianca?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. Clean, not a clean win, but there's no
without
added stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, it looks like that Naomi or that Bianca's going to turn heel soon. No sign for it this week, but
I thought for sure we get Jade with them losing. If with them losing, I thought it'd be because of Jade.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
like her coming back and fucking up Bianca and
yeah, costing
okay.
them titles. Like I when you bring her back now?
Yeah.
Hop into some college hoops. Michigan State took down Michigan Friday night. Go Green, 75-62 to reclaim the top spot in the Big Ten. Huge win for MSU. They outscored Michigan by 17 in the second half.
Yeah, first half was pretty back and forth. Michigan kind of pulled away towards the end of the first half to get a little bit of a gap at halftime, but
it's only 4.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah,
State should have won that game. I mean, they won it by double digits. They should have won it by double digits. Michigan couldn't hang on to the ball. They just kept turning the ball over. They just didn't really know what to do. I think it's a good loss for Michigan. Good win for Michigan State. I think it's going to only elevate the rest of the meeting. What is it, next week in East Lansing?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Big Ten tournament. It's going to be, there's probably like 4 or 5 teams from the Big Ten that can like legitimately make the Sweet 16.
Yep.
And
I think it's going to be, depending on how things are seeded, I think it's going to be Big Ten and SEC heavy.
Yeah,
the tournament.
I mean, there's aside from Duke, I think there's 2 ACC teams that are going to make it. Like it's not going to be very ACC heavy. But yeah, Michigan then played again last night. Barely beat unranked Nebraska 49-46.
That was a disgusting game.
Oh, it was awful.
I watched it, and it was.
Yeah, they just no one could shoot the ball. I think they both shot under 25% from the floor. Michigan was probably like 6 for 30 on threes. Nebraska was probably 7 for 30 on 3. Like it was as ugly in a game as you could get. I remember turning it on watch just the last minute of it because we were fucking around and doing other stuff, and I saw that the score was 47-44, and I was like, "How is this game about to end? Like what?"
Yeah, they didn't even score a total 100 points.
Yeah, which is crazy in college basketball
now. Right now, Michigan is slated as the 4 seed in the East region, with Duke being the number 1, and then State is a 2 seed in the South Division with Auburn being the number 1. They did jump up to number 8. They traveled to Maryland on Wednesday night, so we will talk about the results of that on Thursday. Well, Friday. That's another game where they need to win. And hopefully, if Michigan loses another game and State wins out up to the game, they will clinch the Big Ten.
I think this is going to be a big game for Michigan State. Maryland is not bad. They are very good. They're one of the teams I think that can make a Sweet 16 run if they, they're not very deep. They have 2 or 3 guys that are like, hey, if these guys are having an off night, if any one of these guys are having an off night, it's probably going to be a loss. But they've been pretty consistent. They've shown that they're a team to actually mess around with in the Big Ten. Big matchup for you guys in Maryland on Wednesday night. Moving to Thursday night, Rutgers goes to Ann Arbor. Michigan bounce back game from their stinker. Even though they won, but it's a stinker performance.
It was still a stinker. Yeah.
Dusty May's gotta figure out what's going on with those guys and get them.
They're scoring. They just don't have legit scores.
No, besides their 2 bigs, and it's such a weird. If Trey Donaldson if he can get hot, then it's just going to spread the floor more. But if Danny Wolf does not have a good shooting night, it's going to be tough for Michigan to even compete with some of these teams in the tournament. Because if
Yep.
he's not having a good night, you just double team Vlad, and it's gonna kind of be all she wrote.
Yeah, Big Ten basketball's heating up. We're down to the nitty gritty. We've got a week left of the regular season,
Mm-hmm.
and then we will have a week and a half left of the regular season. Then Big Ten play. Best time of the year. We'll have NCAA tournament, NBA. Well, not NBA. I don't know why I said that. MLB opening up 30 days from today.
Yep.
Opening day, the official opening day of MLB.
Cubs play a little earlier, but
Yeah, Cubs get a little. We'll talk about that too once it gets closer, which we are very close. Four nations. We were wrong. Canada got the win over the U.S. in overtime. It was an awesome game though.
it was.
It sucks that
Good.
they lost, but it was like you couldn't ask for a better finale.
Yeah. I think kind of. I mean, Michigan. The United States dominated overtime for the first 4 or 5 minutes of it. They had 2 or 3 opportunities where it looked like they could put the puck in the net, but Jordan Binnington just unleashed.
They should have scored a bunch at the end of the third.
Yeah.
When they got like, the thing is like it was like half towards the end of the third period. From the beginning of the game, Canada had the first 4 shots on goal. It was 4-0, and then the U.S. outshot them like 31-17 after that.
Yeah. We had all the
Just-
opportunities. Jordan Binnington just played his fucking dick off, which, I mean,
Yeah,
he did it in Game 7 when Boston was in the ship. So, against Boston in that building. So, it's not like something he's not used to. But yeah, it was cool. It definitely hockey's back up. It was kind of depressing to watch the Blackhawks then on Saturday and
Afterwards,
Sunday,
yeah.
and it's just like, man, why do we even fucking do this? We'll roll over into spring training talk. The Cubs are 5-0 to start the spring. They're looking really good. I know it's spring training; not everyone's gonna play.
that's the thing though. Is like if your team or if a team or players play bad, you don't read into it like, oh, it's spring training. These games don't count. But those same people, if they're having good team success or good player success, they're gonna have a great year. They're both like, it's one of those things where, I mean, the Dodgers started 0-3.
Yeah,
They're gonna have the most wins in the major leagues this year.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, none of these games matter right now. It's cool. It was cool to see Kyle Tucker dress in a Cubs uni. Good to see.
He's in the lineup today too.
Yep. Michael Bush is having a good start to the spring so far. He's been.
Miguel Amaya is.
They've been hitting.
PCA is.
PCA's been doing well. Palencia pitched pretty well the other day. It's the guys that need to be playing well. The young guys are playing well, and we kind of even have a shining star coming out right now in Kevin Alcantara. He's
the only thing, he's going opposite field a lot. The only problem is he probably doesn't make the opening day roster because you don't want him to sit the bench.
Yeah.
You put him in AAA,
and just let
and
him,
the first injury, he's up.
Which is crazy too, because he's still so young.
Oh yeah, he's like 21, I think. I think he might be younger than PCA.
Yeah, I think he's 20.
He is 22.
Uh-huh.
But how old's PCA? Of course, the Porsche Club of America.
Yeah, it's awesome.
PCA's 20. There, he's also 22. But today's lineup, today's lineup is the closest we've gotten to a regular looking lineup.
It was also good.
Hap, Tucker, Saya, Dansby, PCA, Carson Kelly, Birdie, Bruhan, Long, and then Tyone Star. That's the closest we've gotten to a regular lineup. Obviously, no Nico, no Shaw, because they're both recovering from injuries. But
was it just the cherry on top of seeing Saya make an error in right field? Second game of the fucking spring training. Was that cherry on top for you to be like, yep, that's our DH?
Well, I think he should DH regardless, but a lot of it, like, I think they're gonna, if he's in the lineup for spring training, he'll be in the outfield
to give him reps.
and kind of slight, be like, hey, like, this is why you're not going to be playing outfield. I hate to say it, but it's kind of what it's looking like right now. Canario has officially been traded to the Mets for cash considerations. Nick Madrigal got put on the 60-day IL, and the corresponding move to add him to the 40-man.
Yep.
Dislocated shoulder. That sucks for him, but
yeah. I don't know if we talked about it, but PCA has officially changed its number.
Yep, it's number 4.
52 to 4. Big jump. Did you hear about the whole how it happened?
Yeah, how it happened.
Yeah, just
Jed came down and made a shot.
Yeah, for people that aren't in tune with the Cubs, basically they were at their facility shooting hoops, and Jed came down. And he's like, "Hey, you need to not have a lineman number. Like, we need to have you have a fast guy number." And PCA was like, "Okay, like if you make a shot, I'll change it." And Jed did it. So
Jed said it was like a 16-footer, and everyone else says it was like a 12-footer, 10, 12-footer.
So there's a little bit of discourse in it, which is always cool. It's cool to see. As much as we criticize Jed, I think
he's a scapegoat. Yeah. He's not the problem.
He's not the issue. He's a player's GM. You know,
he wants to win. He's not the issue with getting guys. No, it's the front office.
Yep, it's the Ricketts not wanting to spend the money, even though they tried to buy a fucking soccer team last year.
Yep. So crying poor. I'm not getting into that anymore because it pisses me off. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Drop a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Support has been awesome. Appreciate you all. Just looking to grow this every day, every video. I think I'm gonna do a little housekeeping.
We're also going to, over the next coming weeks, we'll drop some stuff about the show. We're gonna kind of ease into that. That's starting real soon for all of us here. That's the game that we grind when baseball comes out. So we'll be starting that here soon. We're gonna post another one of those questions type deals for another one of our slow shows.
Probably next week.
Yep. We have Elimination Chamber this upcoming Saturday. Obviously, we'll talk about more of that on the Friday episode. But we've got a lot of stuff coming up over these next couple of weeks, which will, before we know it, March Madness will be here.
Exciting. Yep.
And then, next thing you know, the Combine starts this week. Next thing you know...
We'll touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, next thing you know, March Madness is going to happen. Next thing you know, the draft is going to happen. And next thing you know, we're going to be into May. And it's going to be like, okay, there's a couple months till fucking football starts again. So
we are sitting at 683 views, so this video should put us above 700. So we appreciate that. But if you got nothing, I got nothing.
No, I think that'll do me. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate all the love and support. Keep on keeping on. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.